The Shadows of Manhattan. In the 1970s, New York City was a place of constant hustle, bright lights, loud streets, and even louder secrets. Beneath the surface of this concrete jungle, something darker lingered. Most New Yorkers had their hands full with their own struggles, oblivious to the strange occurrences that would occasionally surface. But in the underbelly of the city, a silent war was waging, one that no one would ever speak of. It began with whispers in the shadows, rumors of government agents who weren't quite human, agents who wore sharp black suits and had an unsettling air of cold authority. They were known to some as the Men in Black, but not the ones you would expect from the movies. No, these men were different, far more sinister. Detective James "Jimmy" Carver was a seasoned cop working in Manhattan's 13th precinct. He'd seen it all, robberies, gang fights, murders, but nothing could prepare him for what he was about to encounter. It was a particularly sweltering summer evening in 1974 when Jimmy got a call about a strange disturbance near the West Village. The complainant was a local shopkeeper, an old man who swore he saw something otherworldly. Jimmy dismissed it at first, a senile old man spouting off about aliens or ghosts. He had more important things to worry about. But the call kept gnawing at him. Something felt off. When he arrived at the shop, the air was thick with the smell of mildew and the flickering of fluorescent lights. The shopkeeper, Mr. Kowalski, was pacing in circles, eyes wide and unblinking. "They came," the old man muttered, his voice trembling. "The men. They didn't look human. They had these eyes, like black pits. They knew things. Too much." Jimmy had dealt with crazies before, but something in Kowalski's voice struck a chord. The detective's skepticism wavered. "Where did they go, Kowalski? Can you show me?" The old man pointed shakily toward the back of the shop, his voice barely above a whisper. "Through the alley, down to the old abandoned building. It's their headquarters, I think, but no one ever goes in there." Against his better judgment, Jimmy decided to follow. They walked through the back door of the shop and into the humid night. The alley was deserted, the only sound the distant hum of traffic from the main street. They approached the dilapidated building, the type that had once been a factory but was now a forgotten ruin, its windows long shattered and its paint peeling. As they neared the entrance, Jimmy's heart began to race. The hairs on the back of his neck stood up. He wasn't sure what he expected, but what he saw next made his blood run cold. Standing in the doorway were three men,